Et salut, on se retrouve. Deuxième partie de Vampyr. Allez hop, donc on était là. Là, j'ai même pas fouillé la malle. Ah, c'est pour notre coffre à nous, ok. Donc, eh ben, on va suivre le tueur. Si je me souviens bien des touches, c'est ça. Voilà. J'espère qu'on peut voir les... Ah. Ah ouais, en fait on voit
At last,
les gens,
a
en
little
fait,
life.
les cœurs et tout ça.
Welcome, sir, to the turquoise.
Parlez au résident. Parlez à toi.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm
Sauf de ton sang.
not thirsty.
Oh, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir...
Yes?
No funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Ouais.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your
Oh,
help.
t'es bourré, toi.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness.
Toi, t'es pas très
We
bien.
can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Ouais, je peux pas juste le mordre. On va aller là-bas.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet rude boys get what's coming.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area,
They do not pursue me.
but they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain?
Bonjour.
You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word.
Anyone?
Vous êtes spécial son. Ah non, ouais.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Ouais, par contre, niveau graphisme, c'est pas ça encore.
And who might you be?
Vous d'abord.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
détective. non?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Je suis ventriloque.
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Allez.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Je suis pas sûr.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
Je vais te tuer aussi, hein.
No.
Putain. T'inquiète pas.
I will find the monster.
Je vais tous
He
les
is
tuer.
mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Oh, j'aime bien le choix en haut à gauche. C'est la vraie réponse, ça serait ça. Hein. Je sais pas ce que je ferais. Mais on va faire le
I will
pigeon.
at last have the answers to my
Il va répondre à mes
questions.
questions parce qu'il est très gentil.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
La prochaine fois que je te croise et que t'as pas ton crucifix, je te... Interroger les résidents.
It's locked.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Attends, je pense qu'on peut y aller par la fenêtre. Non. Ah, par contre, le fait de pas pouvoir sauter dans un jeu, c'est...
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet
Caché.
get what's coming to them.
Eh oui, ça va être trop bien.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
Je veux la vérité, d'accord. Directement, je veux la vérité. Mais vous avez rien dit. Je veux la vérité.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop.
Bishop.
He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a
Changement de
secret?
personnalité.
Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Alors, indice sur des citoyens. Vous avez découvert un indice ici. Tac. Détails sur un citoyen. En tant que vampire, vous avez besoin de sang humain pour évoluer. La barre de qualité de sang indique l'expérience. Ça veut dire quoi? Ça veut dire que lui, faut que je le bute? Indice verrouillé, indice verrouillé. Ah, ok. Plus j'ai des indices, plus ça augmente le sang. On verra. Oh! Pilier. Pardon. Time right? Je peux pas la... Ah bah si c'est ça. Ah oui, lui faut pas... Lui là. Bah alors, on est fatigué. Qualité de sang est pas ouf. Bonne santé. Je vais pas te bouffer là?
It didn't deserve this.
G. T. Ah non, ok. G c'était juste pour cacher ça. Mais j'ai interrogé tout.
I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away.
Attends, si je passe derrière. Allez, excuse-moi, je passe derrière pour toi. Ok.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
Dis-moi la
Welcome
vérité.
back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Ah dis, ça c'était en tant que vampire, vous pouvez forcer un soutenir, ouais.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a
Oh,
tall,
il est malade.
sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
Je croyais qu'on pouvait tuer les gens.
He didn't deserve this.
Tac, tac, tac. Ah ouais, non, j'étais sur mon téléphone aussi.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this
Bon, la vision
city?
est cool, mais... Mais... Je pensais qu'on pouvait tuer des gens. Alors là, il y a un bateau. On va dormir là-dedans. Mais oui, il est là. Mais oui. Oh bah il est pas bien là. Ah bah je crois qu'il est mort même.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Ouais.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Ouais, faut que je sois en mode... Ah non, je peux... Ouais, ça a l'air d'être... Il y a un chasseur. Il y a un chasseur. Il est où le chasseur? Il y en avait un deuxième. Peut-être le niveau ça. Résistance. Ok. Il n'y a pas mode silencieux. Attends. Je suis sûr que dans les touches... C'est A. F combat, c'est F. C'est avec ça que j'ai pas alerté tout le monde. Alors, arme à distance, une arme à distance.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
C'est déplacement de ouf qu'il fait. Ouais, il y a un monsieur là, juste là. Bonjour. D'accord, ils s'en foutent. Ah, il y en a un juste là aussi là. Exécuteur pyromane. Y'a pas moyen d'arriver dans son dos?
I'd head back if I were you, sir.
Apparemment tu m'as vu. Arrête de péter! On est qui sur le tueur? Ouais bah... Ouais, c'est bon, pour le moment ça va. Pourquoi il y a plein les portes fermées, c'est un truc de ouf. Alors là... Je pensais que depuis le haut je pouvais... Fiche ennemi, appuie sur V pour... Voilà. Quantité de résistance, corps à corps, distance, sang et ténèbres. Ah, rouge, c'est que c'est très fort. Ok. Lui, il vise la lune.
This one's mine! There's one of them vermin!
J'ai pas compris comment j'avais tué l'autre, mais parce que lui il avait comme une putain de résistance. Ouais.
Stupid beast! Murdering! Doesn't like fire, does it?
D'accord. On va faire petit coup de croc. J'ai eu la balle. Hein. Ah oui. Ah et puis c'est par là qu'il fallait passer en plus. Nouvelle pratique. Merde. Ouais. L'univers est cool. Franchement, il y a rien à dire sur l'univers, mais... Quand même un mais... Graphiquement, c'est pas... Il y a eu mieux, il y a mieux. Il y a eu mieux, c'est qu'il y a mieux. Je pensais que vous pouvez tuer des civils, peut-être que ça arrivera après, mais... Tac. Je pensais que ça... si je faisais ça, j'avais un OS directement. En fait, pas du tout. Ah, refuge. Eh oui. Bon, il est quelle heure? Ça fait passer de temps. Ah, bonjour. Bonjour, toi. Tac, tac, tac. Ça, c'est le coffre. Ça, c'est le lit. Moi, je peux mieux rentrer ou pas? Non. Pas là. Là, j'ai eu un revolver usé et un loupara. Bon, ça, c'est un pompe. Ok. Ça j'ai pas. Et je peux améliorer mon arme. Module maniable ou dégâts. Sinon j'ai rien pour faire les deux. D'accord, ok. J'ai pas assez de sang. Ah, si, on va faire un petit achat de sang quand même. Genre Ah ouais, je pensais qu'on pouvait arrêter. Petit achat de sang. Oh, ok, ça augmente que la santé. peut-être dû faire ça aussi. Il faut que je fasse ça après. On va continuer. Parce que je trouve qu'on récupère pas assez de sang sur un ennemi. Et du coup, c'est un peu pastraque. Ça fait respawn les ennemis. Oh, ça fait respawn les ennemis. T'es pas si assommé que ça. Ok. En fait, quand on fasse une nuit, respawn. C'est cool. Là par contre ça c'est cool. Alors on a dit que le trace de sang ça allait vers là. Ah.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
I'll not betray your trust.
Sans que ça va être simple. Une faux. Alors, voilà. Bon, ça c'est les pouvoirs, mais là. J'ai 15 attaques et 15 endurance. Ah, en fait, c'est ce que ça me consommerait.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Ah ouais, il y a des cadavres ici.
I must have more.
Oh dear God.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Oh, je peux me prendre un autre vampire. Ouais. Bah alors j'espère qu'il y aura plus dur en difficulté parce que là... C'était un peu limite.
William, please, stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must
oui.
return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Attends.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Ah bah c'était très rapide, très rapide.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Et l'autre il arrive. Très bien.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
On finira. Tac tac tac, 2 petites secondes. Voilà. Ça en fait du cadavre.
This poor creature can't be my
William
maker.
Bishop?
Could it be some subspecies of vampire. I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Ça, si je fais T, c'est le sérum. On retire rien dans les tonneaux. Peut-être que je le déboîte, peut-être justement parce que j'ai muré mon arme, mais ça m'étonne. Marche arrière toute. Ah oui, ça je peux. Ça va être au Vampyr. Ça va.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself. Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
J'attends la fin de ta phrase pour
Of
avancer.
that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
Je vais pas dire non.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
C'est cool.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy.
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Les transfusions sanguines, ouais. Sucer.
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Là, c'est classe. Là, on a la classe. Lisez le sang de Bishop.
You can do that. It's my turn.
Je peux pas faire mon... Oh oui. Oh oui, du sang.
Each heart contains the
Ah non,
life.
il l'a foutu à l'eau.
Drink at this river. Try it all.
Ah, attends, il s'est passé quoi là?
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
Mais suce-lui le sang.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain.
J'ai pas vu ce qui s'est passé.
The guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Alors, la qualité du sang indique la quantité d'expérience qu'on pourrait obtenir. Plus la qualité du sang est bonne, plus la quantité forcément. Afin de voir le sang d'une proie, vous devez d'abord le charmer afin d'atterrir dans un lieu à la meilleure. Ah, je vais te charmer.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him.
Oh, ça c'est sympa. Bon ouais, je l'ai dit, faut tuer des civils. Voilà, des civils. Appuie sur quoi pour éteindre Clay. Pour relâcher. Éteindre Clay, il faudra gagner énormément d'expérience pour cela. Ah d'accord. Alors, on va le bouffer le premier.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
D'accord. Oula, attends, si. Après, j'espère que en plus c'était pas un personnage caché.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a
Ah, mais je pense qu'il faut en
such
décider.
a divine
Toi, je fais vraiment le vrai vampire qui bouffe tout le monde. Enfin, qui boit tout le monde. Intéressant. J'aime bien ces mécaniques. Des choix à prendre de temps en temps. Hop. Personne là? J'adore cette ombre. Et je la trouve trop classe. Bonjour. Ah. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
Elle, je vais pas la buter.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest
Puis l'autre il perdait quand
and
même
strangest
beaucoup de sang,
night of
il y
my
avait une
life.
grosse probabilité qu'il meure.
You
Il aurait
delivered poor
pourri.
Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate.
Ouais,
The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Merci.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed.
Welcome.
Your office has been prepared.
Au revoir.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Bonne santé. Mais je vais pas la buter. Par contre, eux... Bon ça, c'est des confrères. On entend les battements de cœur. Oh, on n'attaque pas les gens chrétiens comme ça.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really?
Pourquoi tu me regardes de travers?
It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Ah.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet
Par
from
contre,
a
il va
gun.
falloir que tu me regardes vraiment.
It's hard, Doctor.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but
Ça fait marrer
how
si tu
do we
peux
beat an invisible
séduire en
killer?
fait des hommes.
Some nurses have already resigned.
Est-ce que je peux donner la question personnelle?
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Dis-moi.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Des indices pour poser des questions personnelles.
Goodbye, nurse.
Est-ce que ça m'a fait pour... Ça m'étonnerait. Ah si, j'ai son niveau de télékinésie, je sais pas quoi. Je sais pas, j'ai inventé un... Oh. C'est quoi ça? C'est quoi ça? Ah, on n'a pas le temps. On n'a pas le temps. On trouve trop beau notre personnage.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect
Ou
to
toi par
conduct my
contre,
research.
ma petite Dorothy. Ah non mais Dorothy, je suis con, c'est elle qui nous a aidés. Pardon Dorothy.
Nice sweet girl. You like the book?
Ouh je sens. Mais vraiment bien. Le fait de tuer tout le monde. On va comme ça dans le bureau. Je peux entendre le téléphone. Éviter la maladie, ne touchez pas. Ne toussez pas en public. Bah ça vaut tous les... chez nous encore. Oh! Oh, il lui arrive un truc. Vous arrivez comme... Eh ben vous, je vais vous tuer. Ah salut! On connaît pas la qualité du sang. Tiens, on va te parler à toi.
Time has lost its effect on me.
Good
But
evening,
the
sir.
suffering continues.
Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain.
Toi, t'as l'air d'avoir un souci de sang, par contre.
Here again.
Oh, cette vision là, elle est trop. Je dis ça, mais j'ai les mêmes yeux. Ah. Les bruits, la musique sont super bien, parce qu'on entend quand même des petits bruits comme dans les couloirs. Oui, je ramasse vraiment tout. Quoi. Et là, on voit une ombre, on va même pas ronfler. C'est ton bureau, ça. Non, c'est bougé.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
Un joli bureau.
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Alors, je sais pas comment je fais pour descendre. Bon, c'est pas grave. Après, je vais pas vous mentir que... on va s'arrêter là. Ah, le jeu est pas mal. Hein. Il me faisait peur au début, les premiers a priori c'est oui. Mais là ça va. J'ai dit qu'il me fallait de la régénération de sang, je crois, la dernière fois. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire? Voile de l'ombre. Vous utilisez votre endurance pour vous fondre dans les ombres et tenir invisible la plupart des ennemis. C'est de la sang plus d'endurance. Ça peut être sympa ça, des boucliers de sang, ouais. Ça peut être sympa ça, la paralysie. Ah, je sais pas quoi faire. Je suis... La lance de sang peut être drôle aussi, mais c'est l'air d'utiliser 190 de sang, c'est l'air de notre sang à nous. Donc il faut, comme là, hein, en fait. Bon allez, on va prendre ça. Vol de l'ombre là-bas. D'accord. Déjà on va acheter les premiers niveaux de chaque truc. Et puis voilà. Bon. Et bien sur ce, ça sera la nuit suivante. Ça sera la prochaine. Tchuss!